Yashala. Come on, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for his mercy, his grace. And we're back out here, man. We the Hebrew Israelites. We're out here letting our people know, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, your true nationality, your true identity, right? Let you know who you are in these last days. And time for you to come back, take heed to the gospel of the Most High God, and take a step away from Babylon, which is America, right? Bring this up.
It's the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 1. Right. Finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of the Lord may have free course and be glorified even as it is with you.
Right. And may the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have free course throughout the four corners of the earth, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua alone be glorified in the four corners of the earth, man. And the Most High God is calling us back to his bidding, man. He's calling us back, the Hebrew Israelites, letting us know that we got to come back to him. All you so-called blacks and Hispanics, you got to stop putting yourself in these damn white people's establishment, right? Stop thinking like a white man, right? Stop believing all the lies that these guys are telling you, man. Stop drinking all their wine, all their strong drink, being drunk out here and not being sober, right? And you're not, especially in these last days, right? They have a lot of devices ready to take you down, you so-called blacks and Hispanics. So what we got to do is come back to the Most High God, come back to the true source. Let me get Isaiah chapter 44 and 1. Come back to the true source of the Most High God. Right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 44 verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob my servant.
Oh, who?
O Jacob my servant.
Right, the Most High God only speaks to one group of people.
That's right.
He never speaks to the whole world, as in he's talking to every race. He's only speaking to one race. Every other time when he addresses these other races, it's always warning them about how they're mistreating the Israelites. It's always warning them how he's going to take them down and destroy them because of the way that destroyed his chosen people, the Israelites. Right? But other than that, all his promises, all his glory, all his goodness, he always brings it out to the Israelites. Right? Speaking to the Israelites and no one else. Go ahead, bring it up.
Yet now hear, O Jacob my servant, and Israel whom I have chosen.
And who?
And Israel whom I have chosen.
Baruch 3 and 34. Right? The Most High God has chosen the Israelites. You're going to keep going. Has chosen the Israelites. He never chose nobody, man. So who are the Israelites according to the Bible? Hey, brother, you recording us? Hey, brother. Brother with the glasses. Are you recording us? Who are the Israelites? I got a question for you. What about, hey, brother? Brother with the Scarface shirt. Who are the Israelites? Huh? Come on, let me show you, brother. Let me show you. I got the answer for you. Hey, if you walk away, I'm not going to tell you. 334. Right? Go ahead. Shalom, man.
There's the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 34. The stars shine in their watches and rejoice.
334. You in 234. Okay, go ahead.
That's it?
Go ahead, keep going.
Con. There's the book of Baruch 3 and 34.
Yeah.
The star.
35.
Con. Verse 35. This is our God.
This is what?
This is our God. And there should none other be accounted in comparison in comprehension of him. Comparison of him.
Right.
He hath found out all the ways of knowledge, and have given it unto Jacob his servant.
Unto who?
Unto Jacob his servant.
Right, the Most High God is our God, and he has given all the knowledge that he found out, all the knowledge that he came up with, everything that he came up in this society, in the world, in the universe. He gave us the knowledge, right? How you feel about that? ¿Qué piensas? ¿Qué tú piensas? You Spanish? Or you speak English? Español? Hausa. Can you talk with her real quick, Baba Kasha? He gonna talk with you. Right? So the Most High God, he found out all the ways of knowledge, and he only gave it to one group of people, not to everybody. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read it from the top, verse 36. He found out all the ways of knowledge, and have given it unto Jacob his servant, and to Israel his beloved.
Right.
Afterward did he show himself upon earth, and converse with men.
Right? And the Most High God, flip this real quick, Bible. The Most High God, he gave it to the Israelites. Right? He never gave it to everybody. So we got to understand that. You so-called blacks and Hispanics, you are the Israelites, man. The Most High God is calling us back to his fold. Because the Israelites, they lost the knowledge of self. We're the only people on earth who are walking around calling ourselves after things that we don't know our nationality. We don't know our history. We don't know our heritage. We only know what they told us in the school systems. We only know what they told us from slavery, from the time that the so-called white man has gained power over the earth. Hey, sisters, what's real quick? Let me ask y'all a question. You said what? You don't got patience? No thank you. No thank you? But do you have patience? Sisters don't care about the truth. Our brothers don't care about the truth. Majority of our people, they don't care. The Most High God got his hand outside waiting on our people, but they just don't want to deal with the Most High. Let me get Isaiah chapter 65 and 2. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 44 and 2. Thus saith the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob.
What the Bible say?
Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen.
Right, and the Most High God has chosen Jacob. And he tells us not to fear all the nonsense that's going on, that's coming upon the place. Hey brother. You can act like you don't hear us, but you gonna wish that you paid attention to the truth, because you're gonna get destroyed in this place. Destruction is coming upon America, upon the whole earth. And if you don't have the Most High God to hide you from the destruction, you're just gonna be food for the beast, man. You're gonna get destroyed, whether by a wild beast, whether by somebody coming and trying to rob you and rape you, whether it's by somebody, a missile drop on the top of your forehead, right? Whether by you just get sick and you fall down, man. You fall off and die, man. Your arm fall off your damn body, right? You're gonna die, because the Most High God got these things waiting to destroy the earth, but only the chosen people not gonna get destroyed. Hold this real quick. Go to Revelation chapter 7 and verse 2. Bible Kashar. Hold this. All right, go ahead.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea.
Right, there's 4 angels, they are demonic, I'll say, but it's not how you think. But these angels, the Most High God has given them power to destroy the earth, right? All these atrocities that's happening, the Most High God let these angels, told these angels, look, go destroy the earth, man. Go destroy and lie and pillage this whole place. But right here, there's other angels that on the right hand side, the Most High God said, go to these angels and tell them to wait. Why, right? And we're gonna see why. Go ahead.
Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their forehead.
Till what?
Till we have sealed the servants of our God in their forehead.
Right. Hey man, so again, these other angels, they say, look, don't destroy the whole earth yet. Don't destroy everybody yet until the sealed of the Most High God be sealed. You're gonna wish that you were sealed, man. You're gonna wish that you stopped and listened and you came back to the Most High God when these 4 angels who gonna let all hell loose upon the place start to let all hell loose, man. When your body's getting chopped up, mauled off by a damn bear, right? When you got a lion coming and biting your leg off, man. When a damn shark jumps out the water and grabs your head, and you're gonna be like, man, how did I end up in the sea, right? So you're gonna see when these times come about, you're gonna wish that you listen to the Most High God. You stopped and listened to the Most High God while you had yet liberty right now. Right, go back to Isaiah 44.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 2. 65 and 2, God.
Right? So you're gonna wish in those days that you stopped and listened, because the Most High God got his hand out. He has his hand out trying to get our people to come back. But this is y'all. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 2. I have spread out my hands. I have spread out my hands all day unto a rebellious people.
Unto what?
Unto a rebellious people.
But our people is rebellious. The Most High God got his hand out all day. The Bible is on your phone. The Bible is in your damn drawers. Is in your damn library in your house. It's in your house. You hear about your house all the time, but you never stopped and listened. You see the videos online all the time. You never stopped and listen. You see us every Shabbat out here, but you never stopped and listen. Right? What's gonna happen? Keep going.
Which walked in a way that was not good.
Right? And now people, they walk in a way that's not good. What way is that? The way of this society. Right? They keep on listening to the so-called white man, the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. Right? Hey sister, real quick. Hey, do you know the white man's a goddamn devil? You know that real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. 2 minutes. If you know that real quick, come back. Yeah, 2 minutes. Now, if the white man's a devil, who are we? Who are we? What do you mean?
That's what we are. She said it. She said we God.
We're gods. Okay. Now, if we're gods, why are we at the bottom? Why we're serving the white man? You said what? They smarter? You think the devil's smarter than God?
No, but
That's what you just said, huh? I'm gonna show you why they got us. Let me take you chapter 1 and verse 14. It's all in the Bible. It's all in the Bible. You gotta remember that. Let me get Leviticus chapter 26 and start at verse 13. Let me get Leviticus first. You believe in the Bible? Okay. What does the Bible say about us? We're gonna find out.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 26 verse 13.
Right?
I am the Lord your God, which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt, that ye should not be their bondmen. And I have broken the bands of your yoke and made you go upright.
Right? So the Most High God, he made a covenant with a group of people. And you're gonna find out it was us. Right? And he said, look, you remember the time of Moses? Right? The Most High God brought the Israelites out of Egypt. That's what he just said. Now he says, you gotta do my way. Keep going.
But if ye will not hearken unto me,
For what?
but if ye will not hearken unto me,
So he said, but if you, the greatest people I ever created on earth, which we are, we do everything better than any and everybody. That's why they copy us. That's why they put us on a pedestal. But yet they trick us, just like devils do. They trick us so that we could be at the bottom. But if we're so great, why we didn't rise up above yet still? This is the reason, right? God said, if we don't listen to his ways, if we don't listen to him, what's going to happen?
and will not do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments.
Right? And look, if we don't do the commandments of God, if we despise, meaning we hate the words, the judgments that the Most High God have in the Bible. Because the Bible says a whole lot of things that people say, no, that's not true. The Bible says you can't be gay. It says that. But people say, nah. Right? Do you agree with people, or you agree with the Bible regarding that matter? But you got to agree with the Bible. You can't be whatever everybody got to meet the Most High God. We're his creation, right? So part of that mentality is the reason that he's about to say. Go ahead.
So that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant, I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror.
I will what?
Even appoint over you terror.
So God said, look, you're the greatest thing, but yet you don't do my will. I'm gonna appoint over you terror. I'm gonna let terror consume you. You're gonna be terrorized by everything and everyone. Right? Go ahead.
Consumption and the burning egg,
Right.
that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of the heart.
Right.
And ye shall sow your seed in vain.
And you shall what?
Sow your seed in vain,
Right.
for your enemy shall eat it.
For what?
For your enemy shall eat
Right.
it.
It says you gonna work hard, but guess what? You're not gonna reap what you sow. Your enemy is gonna. Are we billionaires? Do we own McDonald's? Nah, but we work at McDonald's. We work at all these stores you see around here. We work the buses. We get the system going. But does the system belong to us? Do we reap the benefits of it? No, we don't. That's a curse. That's because we're not doing the ways of the Most High. Read on.
And I will set my face against you.
I will what?
I will set my face against you.
Wouldn't you say that God is against us at this moment? Right? The Most High God is not looking for our benefit right now. He turned away. He said, look, man, you're going to get destroyed. Especially during the time of slavery. All that is because we turn our face first. So God said, look, the protection, the divine protection I had over you, I'm going to lift it and watch everybody going to take advantage of you. Keep going.
And you shall be slain before your enemies.
And you shall be what?
And you shall be slain before your enemies.
And that happens all the time. We're getting killed all the time on national TV and nothing happens. Regarding us getting killed, no, they always don't hold themselves guilty like it says in the Bible. Right, keep going.
They that hate you.
They that what?
They that hate you.
They that what?
They that hate you shall reign over you.
Shall what?
Shall reign over you.
They that hate you, they're gonna reign over you because we stop following the ways of God.
That's right.
Isn't that us? That applies to us. The Bible talking to us. Because the white man, they reign over their own people. They don't hate themselves. Arabs, they reign over their own people. Chinese, they reign over their own people. East Indians, so on and so forth. It's only us who don't have our own government ruling over us. Even if you say, okay, let's say, are you like Jamaican or anything like that? Are you like Jamaican or anything like that? Hold on, brother. This for you too, brother. Just listen real quick. Are you Caribbean? You just Black American? Okay. Now, some people they might say, oh, in the Caribbeans, we have our own country. Or they say in Africa, we have... Who runs those countries? I'm from the Caribbean myself. I'll tell you what, right now, the white man runs the Caribbean. The white man runs Africa. And the Chinese run damn Nigeria. The second language, they literally just made Chinese Mandarin the second language, official language in Nigeria. So, look, we don't reign over ourselves. These people, they reign over us. This applies to us. So now, again, back to the original question. If we're gods, how come these guys are at the bottom? Now, I just told you the answer. It's because we're not conducting ourselves as gods, right? Which is following the commandments of God. Now, the gods of the Bible, what does the Most High God call them? Come on, brother. What's their name? The name, I got you. The names of the gods in the Bible. What is their names? You know Moses? What was the race of Moses? What was his? Hold on, sister. What was the name? Sister. Look, what was their name? The people from Egypt that got taken from out of Egypt. Okay, the Israelites. You ever heard of the Hebrew Israelites? Yeah. So the Jews. You heard of the Jews? Who are and that's who the Most High God is talking to. He's talking to the Jews. He's saying, if you don't keep my ways, you're gonna get reigned over by the people who hate you. So, and that's us, right? So does that make us the Jews? If we're the people of the Bible, that makes us the Jews, right? Because we're not African American, we're not black. African American, that's two different continents, that's two different names of white people, right? Black is just the color of your outfit. So we have, and in there it says we're gonna put up the curses, we're gonna lose our knowledge of self. I know they're trying to rush you, so we're just gonna give you a flyer real quick. Okay, you got a flyer? We're gonna give you a flyer real quick, but you gotta find out your true heritage, the true knowledge of self. You're a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, for the most likely.
That's right.
Right? And in these last days, you have to find out. You got time for some more verses? Huh? Right now. I got you. Now check out the flyer. Y'all are Hebrew Israelites from the tribe of Judah. That's your family? Okay, y'all are Hebrew Israelites from the tribe of Judah. Y'all gotta come back to the Most High God, man. Especially, no doubt, especially in these last days, right? We got to understand the truth. Wake up from the lies that they've told us. That's a brother or that's Elon? Oh, that's Ishmael. What's going on? What's your nationality? You said Arabic? Okay. You're the son of Ishmael? You don't know? I thought the Arabs were the children of Ishmael. Okay. Nah, go back to Isaiah 65 and 2, Bible Kashar. Right? In these last days, we gotta wake up. The Most High God got his hands out, but we have Satan coming unawares. We have people it's always family members and friends, man, that's trying to take the words away from you, right? Even Yahushua, when he went to his hometown, Yahushua was like, man, I can't do many miracles here because my family members and friends, they because they said, oh, we know you grew up down the block. You're the son of Joseph and Mary, man. We grew up playing basketball with you, man, right? So, hey, yeah, look, who are you, man? What are you talking about? You the son of God? I know Joseph, bro, right? You're a damn carpenter, right? But hey, man, it's always the family members who always make it difficult to come back to the Most High God to do the truth. Huh? Yeah, I didn't bring all of
Oh, you want me to start from 2 again?
Come.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, and verse 2.
Right.
I have spread out my hands all day unto a rebellious people,
Right.
which walk in a way that was not good,
Right.
after their own thoughts. Hey, people that provoke me to anger continually to my face.
Right. Hey, man, they go after their own thoughts and they provoke the Most High God to continually to his face. What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? How you feel about this? I see you looking at it, you got a mean, you like, damn, what's going on, man? These guys are dissing Jesus Christ? Do you agree with it?
I don't know what it means.
You don't know what it means? Okay, we're gonna read it for you. Let's go to the description of Christ. We're gonna see if he looks like them right there walking, or if it looks like you, or if it looks like the Chinese man, or whatever. Because you know the Bible describes Jesus Christ, right? The Bible left a record of Christ. You got it?
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
See that brother already knows. You heard that? Hey brother, you heard that? It says, read verse 1 real quick.
Revelation 1:1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The what?
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revealing of Jesus Christ. Because we know the Bible is very spiritual, right? And it prophesies a bunch of things. And especially now, for 2025, God already knew that people was going to do what? Have this image as Christ. So he said, look, I'm going to reveal to you and everyone in 2025, even to myself. I learned that not too long ago, right? That Christ is not this. Right? So he's revealing Christ to us right now. Go ahead, read verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So Christ has white woolly hair. What group of people got white woolly hair? Do you know? Woolly hair like wool. You don't know what wool is? Yeah, that's sheep, right? Like the hair of sheep. What group of people got hair like wool? Come on, brother. Yeah, touch your own head, man. You got hair like wool. This is not wool right here. This is long, stringy hair, right? So that's strike one, like brothers like to say. Go ahead.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Read.
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
Now John looking at his feet, right? And he gonna describe the color of his feet. Go ahead.
Like unto fine brass.
Like unto what?
Fine brass.
What color is brass? Brass. It's like bronze. It's like bronze. So let's see how dark.
Go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you take brass, you put it in the furnace, you take bronze, anything really, you put it in the furnace, what's gonna happen to it? It's gonna get darker and shinier, right? So Christ, he's a dark-skinned man with white woolly hair. How come we have this picture? Where this picture came from? Let me get Job 9 and 24. Let me get Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 16. How come we have this picture right here? Khan. Do you want to know, brother? Are you listening?
Wisdom of Solomon 14, 16.
There's the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
Right.
The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked.
What the Bible say?
The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked.
The wicked runs the earth, brother. Right? The Most High God let the wicked run the earth at the moment. Right? Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He what?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
So the wicked, they cover the faces of all the judges. And the number one judge is Christ. Right? And he said, look, I'm going to make myself look like the judge of the earth. That's what he did. Hey, brother, you paying attention? Or you just read it? You can read this a little later, brother. Just pay attention real quick.
I'm good. I know what you're saying, boss. Appreciate you.
I got you. Nah, he good. Hey, man, I don't know why Jake be like that, man. We literally telling our people the truth about themselves. Hey, brother, real quick, brother. Come on, real quick, brother. 2 minutes. Yes, you can. What color is Christ, brother? What color is Christ? He should be black. He should or he is. Listen real quick, brother. Listen real quick. Hey, bring out the description of Christ. Hey, brother. All right, take a flyer. Come take a flyer. Damn, brother. There you go. Appreciate you. Jesus Christ is a so-called black man. Right? He's a so-called black man. You're an Israelite, brother. You're a real Jew. Come back to the Most High God as your true nationality, true identity, man.
What's that?
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 16. Thus, in the process of time.
Thus what?
Thus, in the process of time, an ungodly custom.
And what?
An ungodly custom, grown strong, was kept as a law.
Right. This is the ungodly custom that grew strong and now is kept as a law. Right? Everyone they see this, they get offended. They get offended that we got devil horns on Caesar Borgia. Hey, brother, I'll give you $1 million if you tell me the name of this man. Damn, brother, don't want $1 million. You don't think I got it? I don't think I got $1 million, man. Nah. I'm just messing with him. But nonetheless, hey, man, this is Caesar Borgia, man. We gotta know the lies that these damn people has told us. We gotta know what's going on, because knowledge is power, right, brother? Knowledge is power, right? Without knowledge, we get taken advantage of. Let me ask you, so what's your nationality, brother? Do you know that? I know you're the same as me, but do you know what it is, though? Come on, brother. You gotta learn who you are, brother. Right? Through process of time, read that again, Bible Kishar.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 16. Thus, in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law, and graven images were worshipped by commandments of kings.
Right? Hey, graven images is worshipped by commandments of kings. Hey, sister. Hey, what about you, brother? Hey, brother. What's going on, fam? What's your nationality?
My sweet baby Jesus.
All right, go back to Isaiah 44. Bring this up, right? Hey, the Most High God is outside, man. Like Jake like to say, I'm outside. The Most High God is outside all day, every day, right? Come out to on the highways and byways. He's not in the filthy establishments that man has made. He's outside trying to preach and trying to bring our people back, trying to give our people back their power, man. Right? The Most High God wants to help us so bad, but we don't want His help. We rather get the white man's help, right? Get the white man's dollars, man. But guess what? All that is coming crumbling down. What's going on, hermano? What's going on, brother? How you doing, elder? Do you believe in the Bible? Do you believe in the Bible? Real quick, let me ask you a question about it. According to the Bible, right? Because everyone comes from we all should be able to trace ourselves back in the scriptures, right? Would you agree? Whomever is here today, they were alive back in the days as well. So, with that being said, where can I see you, us, because we're the same people, right? Would you agree? We're the same race.
Whole human race?
No. There's different races, different.
Are you talking about large,
Right. Me and you were the same, right? So where can we find us in the Bible? What name? Under what name? Under what category?
Under what?
What category?
How many categories are there?
Turn this around real quick. Let me get Ecclesiastes 4:16. 18 categories. Right? We just named them right here by today's terms, and on the left hand side is today's term, right hand side is man's term. You said what?
The right hand side is biblical terms?
Yeah, this one's biblical terms. So which one are we? God, bring this out while he's looking.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 16.
Right.
There is no end of all the people.
What the Bible say?
There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come.
Correct right here. There's no end of all the people that's been before. They still here today. So we should be able to trace ourselves back to right now. Where can we trace ourselves back to? Let me get Hosea 4 and 6.
You have Egyptians, North Africa, South Africa. You have that's it.
You said Egyptians in South Africa?
Egyptians, North Africa, South Africa.
You think they're the same people?
I don't say they are the same, but they are all in the same continent.
Right. We all come from that continent, technically. Even white people came from that continent.
They come from the other side.
Nah, I mean, they migrated over there, but they came from over there, too.
Okay.
Africa's the motherland for a reason.
Okay.
Africa birthed everyone.
What is the purpose of your question?
Okay, great question. Listen to this. What I call? Come on, bring this up. Hosea 4:6.
There's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Hey, the people of God, they're destroyed because they don't have proper knowledge.
It's not just us. He's talking to his people.
Right, his people.
His people, that means the Israelites.
His people are who?
The Israelites.
Okay, I'm glad you know that. So, who are the Israelites today? Because he says the Israelites, they're destroyed for lack of knowledge. Today, right now in 2025, in September 2025, the Israelites, they are destroyed people who don't have the knowledge of self. Who are those people today?
You look at the Jews?
Right, who are the Jews today? No.
The people who are over there.
You think so? Now, let me go to Luke 21 and 24. I'm going to show you out of Christ's mouth what he said about the land that's over there. Right? What he said about his people. Again, we just read how the Bible says his people are going to be destroyed for lack of knowledge. And now, since you said the Jews, they're over there. The Jews know. We're going to break it down. Go ahead.
There's the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
What's going to happen to the Jews?
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
Right, the Jews, the Bible says the Jews going to be falling by the edge of the sword. They're going to be getting killed and what?
And shall be led away captive.
And shall what?
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
So it says the Jews gonna go into slavery into all under every other nation.
You know why?
Did that happen? Yeah, I know why, but I'm saying, does this apply to the people in the land right now?
Yes.
When did the Jewish man go to slavery into all different nations?
Okay, that's when they disobeyed God.
Right. I'm saying when? What's the history?
That's different.
Well, you gotta tell me one or two. Tell me three.
Okay. What, the Babylonians?
Okay.
Assyrians?
Okay.
And the Philistines.
Now, when Christ wrote that, was it? Hold on. Yeah, that's the New Testament. When Christ said that, was it before or after all those three you just named?
After.
Okay, so you can't say that. Christ is saying you're going to read it again for him. This is a future prophecy that was supposed to happen to the Jews. What you just said, that's past.
I don't think
this
applies to the Jews alone. It applies to us.
No, hold on. Okay.
Because that's the New Testament.
When did? Okay, exactly. So now again, remember. The Jews, go to Jeremiah 17:4. The Jews, it says they're gonna lose their heritage, the knowledge of self. Actually, go to James chapter 2 and 5. The Jews are not gonna have the knowledge of themselves. They perish for lack of knowledge. And right here, Christ just said, you're gonna go into slavery under all nations. The Bible is a book of prophecy. See, so if the Jews don't know who they are, but yet they went into slavery, they lost the knowledge of self, we're the only people that can apply to. The Jewish man, that does not apply to them.
What I'm trying to say
finish it.
When Christ said that, he's applying to everybody.
No, it doesn't. He's talking to one specific people. Not everybody lost the knowledge of self. The Chinese men, they still speak Chinese. They still got their own heritage. Right. The Arabs, they still speak Arabic. The white men still speak his English and Latin and Spanish and all that stuff. And even the Jewish men, they still speak Hebrew because they Hebraic people. But nonetheless, they're not the Jews. They're not Jews. Go to Revelation. Actually, finish this, and you're going to go to Revelation 2.
There's the book of Luke, chapter 21, and verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and they shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem,
and
Jerusalem,
the land over there right now,
shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. Of the Gentiles.
So it says Jerusalem gonna be inhabited by the Gentiles. When the Israelites, when the Jews get led away captives, slavery, out of the land, then Gentiles gonna go in and take the land and live in the land. That's what it says. That's the prophecy that Christ himself says. So anybody that's living over there right now, they're not the Jews. They already, if I believe what the word of God, the people living over there, they're not the Jews. Go to Revelation. Hold on.
Until the times of the Gentiles, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
So Christ said, look, there's a time that the Most High God has devoted the land to be inhabited by the Gentiles, which is right now. That time has not been fulfilled right now. Go to 2 and 9.
There's the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
So it says the true Jews, they impoverished. They always in tribulation. That's That's what happened to the Jews. Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead.
But thou art rich. But thou art rich.
Bring this out, James.
It's the book of James, chapter 2, verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren. Have not God chosen the poor of this world?
So the true Jews, they're poor.
That's right.
Hold on, let's finish the point. We're going to finish. I got to point out what is being said. I am. He said the true Jews are poor. The Jewish man is not poor. As a nation, they're not poor. Go ahead.
Has not God chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith?
But what?
Rich in faith.
The true Jews are rich in faith. Keep going.
And
listen.
and heirs of the kingdom, which he has promised to them that love him.
Keep going.
But ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you?
Do not what?
Do not rich men oppress you?
The Jews, they're poor and they're being oppressed by the rich.
That's right.
The rich is, and what do the rich men do?
And draw you before the judgment seats. Do not ye blaspheme that worthy.
No, do not they. Go ahead.
Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by which ye are called?
Do not what?
Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by which ye are called?
So the rich, they blaspheme in the name of the true Jews. Let's see how they blaspheme in the name of the true Jews. Let me finish it. Last part, and then you got it.
There's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Because we're rich in faith. Well, the true Jews are rich in faith, but they are poor. They are in tribulation. Keep going.
And I know the blasphemy.
And I know the what?
And I know the blasphemy.
This is how the rich blaspheme the worthy name.
Of them which say they are Jews.
What?
Of them which say they are Jews and are not.
And are what?
And are not.
But what?
But are the synagogues of Satan.
So the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews, that's a hold on, brother. They blaspheme the worthy name because they call themselves Jews, but they're not, but they're the synagogue of Satan. We're the true Jews. You're going to find in anywhere on earth, we're the only ones in tribulation. We're the only one who got displaced. We're the only one being governed by these people. And now these people, they call themselves Jews. They're the Gentiles inhabiting the land right now. And these guys, they are the synagogue of Satan. They're blaspheming that worthy name. Does that make sense?
No.
How?
One thing, when you say it's happening to them over there, how about us here?
You said what?
Us, the black people over here, the Spanish people over here.
Right.
We've been oppressed by the...
That's my whole point. That's what I said.
And one more thing. How about the Jews that were taken to Holocaust? And they,
how was the Jews taken into Holocaust, brother?
So you mean you don't...
The Jews were not taken anywhere.
So you were telling me...
The Jewish people...
Let me okay. Are you telling me there's no Holocaust?
I don't want to say... I can't say that, but I'm not going to say it because I know where you're coming from. I'll go where you come from. Hold on. Do you know how the so-called, quote-unquote, Holocaust started? These guys, they were running Germany.
Right.
Now, you know, hold on, listen. I'm gonna tell you the history. These guys, they were doing the same thing that they doing in America.
Right.
These guys, they were in charge of the pornography, prostitution, TV, books, all that stuff. The same thing, and they were in charge of the banks, right? Now, if you know, again, the history goes, Hitler saw that these guys, they were controlling everyone, because Germany at that time was what America is. Well, was in that same pace, that in the pace to be what America is today, right? So Germany at that time, that's what they were. But the Jewish man was controlling that place. So Hitler said, look, hell no, we gonna take back Germany. Hold on, take back Germany from them. Right here it says the Jews, the real Jews, the Bible didn't say you're gonna be ruling and then people gonna take you down. It didn't say that. It says you're gonna be taken into slavery. Were these Jewish people, did they become slaves over there? No, they didn't. They just took them down and oppressed them. They weren't slaves. We were the only people who got stolen and became slaves. We're the only people. The whole point is we're the real Jews. This whole thing applies only to the blacks and Hispanics that's over here in America and all over the earth. We're the real Jews. We're the ones who lost the knowledge of self. These Jewish people, they never lost their heritage. They still call themselves Ashkenazi Jews, right? They still know they come from the Caucasus Mountains, right? The mountains of Georgia. So these guys, they never lost their heritage. This thing is only applying to us. That's what we're saying. We're not blacks, we're not Hispanics. We're the real Jews. We're the real Israelites.
That's right. Okay, this is what you not want to say. I'm from Africa. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
I'm from Africa.
I can tell, but where in Africa?
Nigeria.
Okay, what tribe?
Ijo.
You said what?
Ijo.
Ijo, I never heard of it. Okay.
Well, because you're not from there. So
Yeah, I'm not, yeah.
So what I'm going to tell you now is this. The people over there, we say we are keeping the brothers as slaves over here, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you know that our own people sell us as slaves?
Well, hold on. No. Go to Amos. I'm gonna go. I know where you're coming from. I'm gonna go with where you're coming from. Let me get Amos chapter 4.
Because
chapter 4
the
and verse 2.
that you said you're reading in the New Testament applies to the Christians now, not the old Christians. And before you say that,
it applies to us, the Israelites. We're the Israelites, brother.
Right.
And nobody else. The so-called blacks and Hispanics. We're the only people who are still slaves over here. Why? But he's not going. We're not talking about that right now. But look, bring Amos. Listen to this. 4 and verse 3.
That book of Amos?
Yeah.
There's the book of Amos, chapter 4, verse 3. That's it?
No, 4. Is it 3? It's like, hold on a second. 3 and you in Amos? Right. What the hell? It's like. My bad. Hold on a second. It's not chapter 2, is it?
3, 2 and 3. There's the book of Amos, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Read out.
And I will cut off the judges from the midst thereof. That's it?
No, verse 4.
Verse 4. Thou says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Judah.
For what?
For 3 transgressions of Judah. And for 4, I will not turn away their punishment thereof.
Right.
Because they have despised the law of the Lord.
Right.
And have not kept his commandments.
Right.
Their lies caused them to err. After the which their fathers have walked.
Right. So that's the main top reason why our people went into slavery. It says, I will not turn off their punishment because they stopped keeping the commandments, stopped keeping the ways of God. Now keep going. Now let's see about all of Israel. Go ahead.
But I will send a fire upon Judah, and it shall devour the palaces of Jerusalem.
Right, and this is what happened. Hold on, brother. Listen. This is what happened to the Jews when they were in the land. The Most High God sent these people, the Romans, to come and take them out of the land. And if you know about the history, of the land over there, 70 AD, that's when the Jews, they left Israel. They got kicked out of Israel, and they flooded all over Africa. No, they went all over Africa. And yes, the Jews, the real Jews, the Israelites, it's you and I, brother. Right, we were in Israel, then we went and fled into Africa, right? Mainly in the west coast shores of Africa. Hold on, let me finish. Go ahead.
Verse 6, thou says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Israel.
For what?
For 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they sold their righteous for silver.
What the Bible says?
They sold their righteous for silver.
So like you said, oh yeah, our own people sold each other. Right here, yes, our people always do that. We sell each other out for what? For gold and silver. Go ahead.
And the poor for a pair of shoes.
For what?
And the poor for a pair of shoes.
And this is what our people, they still do. We still kill each other over shoes and things like that, even to this day. All right, keep going.
They pant after the dust of the earth on the head of the poor, and turn aside the way of the meek.
Right, you can rest right here. So yes, we sell each other and whatnot. Right now, but now not all Africans are the same. Right. The Somalians and all these guys, the Sudan and all these guys, they're not the same as us. They're not the same as the Nigerians. You know that, right? Sudan and all these people, they different people, right? Completely different people. It's like Chinese and Japanese. They look alike, but they different people, right? So, with that being said, these guys, they sold us. Hold on. These guys, they're the ones that mainly went after us and sold us to the whites. It's the homie people. The homie people, they came from the east. Dahomey, right? They came from the east, right? They did East Africa. Yes, they're not from over. They resided in the West Coast shores, but these guys, when you look into them, these guys, they the ones that started warring against us, and that part of the reason why these guys, they sold us to the so-called whites. But that's the people that really sold us to the whites, the East Africans, not us.
You know the only reason I agree with you that this black color,
right? Like him. That's the East African, right? Yeah, look, I know they are like that because they East African.
The Jews.
Yeah.
It's when Solomon said, I don't know if in the book of Proverbs, he said, my people don't like me because of my skin.
Yeah, that's it. Song of Solomon 1 and 5. And Solomon had locks.
He had locks.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I believe everything in the New Testament.
Me too.
Believe it belongs to us now, not the old people.
No. We are the old people.
No, I'm not saying we are not the old people, but when Christ came,
right?
You believe in Christ, right?
Right.
Okay. When Christ came to tell us that He is the living God, right?
The Son of the living God.
In flesh.
He's right.
When He came to tell us, He said, when He was prophesying, He was prophesying about us.
Right.
Not about the Jews themselves.
No, you keep on making a distinction. We are the Jews. Christ is a so-called black man. Christ is black. Christ is like this color.
It's not white.
Christ is he's a great grandson of Solomon, right?
Yes.
So Solomon was a black man, right?
So you say then
we're the people.
Let me ask this. Will you say then that Joshua, Caleb, and Moses,
black.
Yes.
Black. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, Amos, all of them black. All of them. Ephraim, all the 12 tribes, they black.
And Judah.
Right. Hold it a second. You said what?
And the tribe of Judah.
No. Not everyone is from the tribe of Judah. That's true. You can turn this around. I didn't want to yet because I want to build a foundation. But so this is the Jews. 1, 2, 3. This is the Jews. Everyone else, they're not Jews. There's a difference between Jews and Samaritans.
Okay, I know.
Everyone else, they're not Jews, but they're Israelites. We're all Israelites.
Right.
Right? We all come from the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
But because due to slavery, hold on real quick, due to slavery and a lot of raping that these people, that so-called white man has done to our people, now you see brothers come out light skinned, brothers come out dark skinned. And also our genes,
My sister's lighter than I am.
exactly, our genes, like even though we're both parents are black and everything, you can have someone that's light, someone that's dark. So that's why some brothers, they come lighter, some brothers, they come darker, or even lighter, right? So, but we're the real Jews, we're the real Israelites. That's the whole message that we're bringing out to our people. And this is why, again, Satan has lied to us, right? This is why we got the devil horns on this man. Because Christ is a so-called black man.
Right.
And the only reason why we have this is because of the work of Satan. Right? Because Satan is what? He's the father of lies. Right? So he and anybody who follows Satan, they're gonna follow this image, they're gonna believe this image. Right? But the Bible, when we read it, it says Christ is a so-called black man. It says we're the Israelites, right? And these goddamn devils over there that's listening, guess what? They're the reason why the whole world is upside down. Because they lie, because that's what the Bible said. You follow these false idols, you following wickedness, and you only gonna sow wickedness all over the earth. But now it's time for us, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, to come back to the Most High God as true Hebrew Israelites, because that's our true nationality, our true identity.
Okay, right. Is this the only way you spread this? Or you do it on radio or...
We're all over the place, all over the whole earth, right? We're online, on radio, on TV, everywhere. And we come straight to the face of the people. We let them know face to face, mano y mano. Look, we're the Hebrew Israelites. Then they hear it on radio, they hear it. Look, social media, all that stuff. We're everywhere. Right? Now, let me get Romans chapter 13 and 11. All right, let me get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 15. Actually, chapter 14 and 26. Go ahead.
There's the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Now is the high time. It's very much high time, very much expedient time for us to awake out of sleep, because we've been rocked to sleep. We lost the knowledge of self. That's why we're at the bottom. If we don't know who we are, they're gonna take advantage of it. That's why the so-called white man has taken on our identity, because we don't know who we are anymore. We left it. We left our knowledge of self. We left the proper knowledge of self, and we adopted a bunch of other things: Nigeria, Ghana, Haitian, Jamaican, African American, Latino, Ecuadorian, Puerto Rican. All these things, it's us, but we adopted a bunch of different names. So now the white man said, look, by 1948, we accomplished it. They don't know who they are anymore. Now let's go into the land.
Why did you say 1948?
That's when the
established Israel?
That's when these guys, that's when Israel was established. The Israeli state was established, right? That's when these guys said, okay, we accomplished it. Now let's go into the land. And by the time they got to the land, the Arabs was already flooded in the land.
Well, aren't they the same, from the same? Aren't the Arabs from Abraham? Ishmael.
The white man too.
Ishmael.
The white man is from Abraham too. Esau.
That's right. No, Esau and Ishmael, they are from the area.
They're from Abraham, yes.
So why would you say that the Arabs,
9 and 4. Yeah, I'm listening.
why would you say the Arabs as if they are different? Because I believe they are all the same thing.
Different from what? From us? Or from them?
From them.
Yeah, I mean, they are different from them, but they are all of them are Gentiles, right? They Gentiles.
Okay. What do they mean by Gentile?
Okay, Gentiles is no, not non-believer.
That's what Paul calls them.
No. Paul called. You gotta know the history of the nation of Israel got separated, right? It got split. Like, before you go there, let me get Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 21. Because what Christ came to do, right? When he came and walked on the earth, he came to spread the gospel. And part of the gospel is this, right? Go ahead.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 21.
Read out.
And say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will take the children of Israel.
I will take the children of Israel
from among the heathen, whither they be gone,
Right.
and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land.
Right. So the children of Israel, they amongst the heathen. Us, we're living amongst the heathen, right? So God said, I'm gonna take the Israelites, not everyone, the Israelites from among the heathen and bring them to their own land. Hold on, keep going.
And I will make them one nation.
I will what?
Make them one nation.
Because the Israelites, they were two nations, right? Keep going.
And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel.
Right.
And one king shall be king to them all.
Right.
And they shall be no more two nations.
They shall what?
They shall be no more two nations. Neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all.
So, hold on. The two nations is the southern kingdom and northern kingdom. These guys, 1, 2, 3, remember I told you, they're the Jews. That's the nation of the southern kingdom.
Okay.
Hold on. And right here, the rest is the northern kingdom. These guys, when they got split, they were beefing. You know the Samaritan woman? Was she an Israelite? I'm gonna show you. Go to John chapter 4.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, ask your question. Go to John.
Okay. All these are the children of Jacob.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So why would you separate them?
It's not us that separate them. Again, you gotta know the history.
Because you're saying this is the north side and this is
Right, because that's the history of them. We're about to show you. Listen to this. I just asked you about the Samaritan woman, right? Listen to this real quick.
There's the book of John chapter 4 verse 7. There come a woman of Samaria to draw water. Jesus said unto her, give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away into the city to buy meat.
Go to Isaiah 9:9. Go ahead.
Then said the woman of Samaria unto him, how is it that thou, being a Jew, ask drink of me?
Right, so the Samaritan woman said, look, you're a Jew and I'm a Samaritan. How you asking me to give you a drink, right? Why?
Which am a woman of Samaria. For the Jews,
For the what?
For the Jews have no dealing with the Samaritans.
The Jews, they don't deal with Samaritans. They have beef. They hate each other. Right? Keep going.
Jesus answered and said unto her, if thou knowest the gift of God, and who is it that says to thee, give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water.
Right.
The woman said unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep.
Right.
From whence then hast thou a living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob?
What she said?
Art thou greater than our father
What
Jacob?
the Samaritan woman said?
Art thou greater than our father Jacob?
She said, are you greater than our father Jacob? Hold on. She acknowledged.
that's the beef.
Hold on. No. Look. The
beef.
Samaritan woman, listen, brother, real quick. The Samaritan woman acknowledged that, and she said, look, my grandfather is Jacob. Jump to verse 5. Who did Jacob father? He fathered the 12 tribes, the 12 children, right? The 12 Israelites. So she's claiming to be an Israelite. Read this.
This is the book of John chapter 4 down to verse 5. Then come he to the city of Samaria.
Then what?
Then come he to the city of Samaria,
Right, and Christ, he going to Samaria.
which is called Sychar, near the parcels of the ground that Jacob,
That who?
that Jacob gave to his son Joseph.
Gave to who?
Gave to his sons Joseph.
The Josephites, Ephraimites, Manassites, they're the, and I don't want to say just them, all the other tribes, they the ones who lived under Samaria. When I say Joseph, I mean Ephraimites, because the sons of Joseph is Ephraim and Manasseh, right? So it's two tribes, but it's one tribe. It's Joseph, right? So Josephite means the sons of Joseph, right? So she's claiming to be a son of Joseph, but a daughter of Joseph. So right there, and she's not claiming, she's letting them know, and Christ already knew that. Because the Samaritans, Samaria is the capital of Ephraim. Read this.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 9 verse 9. And all the people shall know, even Ephraim and the inhabitants of Samaria, that say in the pride and stoutness of heart.
Right, you can rest right here. Ephraim and the capital of Ephraim, where Ephraim dwelt, is Samaria. Just like the capital where the Jews dwelt is Jerusalem. So that's why they have beef. They became two different nations. Right, remember, right after Solomon died, he gave the kingdom to Rehoboam, his son. Now Rehoboam rebelled against the Mosai. Now the Mosai, the Mosai God, Solomon rebelled against the Mosai. Now the Mosai said, like, I'm not gonna take the kingdom from you. I'm gonna take it from your son. Right after he died. Once he died, Rehoboam came into the power. Now just go to it. 1 Kings 11 and start at read verse 7 and we're gonna jump around.
It's the book of 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 7. Then did Solomon build in high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, in the hill that is before Jerusalem, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon.
Right, that's the sin of Solomon. He started building a bunch of idol temples.
And likewise did he for all his strange wives, which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their gods. And the Lord was angry with Solomon, because his heart was turned from the Lord God of Israel, which had appeared unto him twice, and had commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods, but he kept not that which the Lord commanded. Wherefore the Lord said unto Solomon, for as much as this is done of thee, and thou hast not kept my covenant and my statutes, which I have commanded thee, I will surely rend the kingdom from thee.
I will what?
Surely rend the kingdom from thee.
So the Most High God said, look, because you did this, I'm going to take the kingdom away from you. Go ahead.
And will give it to thy servant. Notwithstanding in thy days, I will not do it for David thy father's sake, but I will rend it out of the hand of thy son.
So after he dies, once you pass the kingdom over to your son. Go ahead.
Howbeit, I will not rend away all the kingdom.
I will what?
I will not rend away all the kingdom, but will give one tribe to thy son for David, my servant's sake.
So he said, look, I'm not going to take all the tribes away from you. I'm going to still have you, your seed line to be kings over at least one tribe. Go ahead.
And for Jerusalem's sake, which I have chosen. And the Lord stirred up an adversary unto Solomon.
What the Mosai said?
And the Lord stirred up an adversary unto Solomon, Hadad, the Edomite. He was of the king's seed in Edom. For it come to pass, when David was in Edom, and Joab, the captain of the host, was gone up to bury the slain, after he had smitten every male in Edom, for 6 months did Joab remain there with all Israel, until he had cut off every male in Edom. That Hadad fled, he and certain Edomites of his father's servants with him, to go into Egypt, Hadad being yet a little child. And they arose out of Midian, and came to Paran. And they took men with them out of Paran, and they came to Egypt unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt, which gave him an house, and appointed him victuals, and gave him land.
Well, you can rest right here. You can rest right here. So, well, actually, there's jump to 20. When you're in 21, you're about to get there. Okay, actually, jump down to verse. Alright, Jeroboam 26.
Verse 26. And Jeroboam the son of Nebat, an Ephrathite of Zerida, Solomon's servant, whose mother's name was Zeruiah, a widow woman, even he lifted up his hand against the king.
He what?
Even he lifted up his hand against the king. And this was the cause that he lifted up his hand against the king.
So that's Jeroboam right here. He started beefing against Rehoboam, right? The king. Go ahead. The son of Solomon. Keep going.
Solomon built Milo and repaired the breaches of the city of David his father. And the man Jeroboam was a mighty man of valor. And Solomon, seeing the young man that he was industrious, he made him ruler over all the charge of the house of Joseph. And it came to pass at that time, when Jeroboam went out of Jerusalem, that the prophet Ahijah the Shilonite found him in the way, and he had clad himself with a new garment, and they too were alone in the field. And Ahijah caught the new garment that was on him, and rent it in 12 pieces. And he said to Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces, for thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and will give 10 tribes to thee.
So that's right here. This is the other brother that the Most High God has chosen to be king over the 10 tribes of Israel, right? Which will become the northern kingdom. Go to 12. Go to 12.
I have a question.
Right, I got you. So now, just real quick recap. The southern kingdom became only these 3 tribes right here: Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was amongst the northern kingdom, but they got kicked out by the northern king. When you read Chronicles, I forgot is it second? I believe First Chronicles or Second Chronicles. They got kicked out. Hold on. They got kicked out, and then they went and joined in with the rest of these guys, with the Judah and Benjamin, and they became the Jews. They known as the Jews, and everyone else, they became as a northern kingdom, and they were beefing with the Jews. Because when you keep reading, Jeroboam said, "Look, we don't want you to be king over us anymore because you're not trying to look out for us. We gonna bounce." And ever since then, that's when they started beefing. That's when they became 2 different nations. Go ahead.
My question is, if they're all from Jacob,
Right.
how come you said the first 3 are the Jews?
We was just reading it. Was you listening?
I was listening, but he doesn't tell me anything about this.
What about the 3?
Yeah.
I go to chapter 12. 1 Kings 12.
How do you come to divide to make them?
We gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
How do you break them down
To just the 3.
Guatemala, Panama, Puerto Rico?
Oh, you want to know how we know those?
Yeah. How do you
It's the prophecy. It's the prophecies. The prophecies. But start at verse 6 right here.
1 Kings 12 and 6.
That is the Bible.
What, the name Guatemala is not in the Bible. The name Haiti is not in the Bible. Dominican. Again, just the prophecies. We could touch on that, but let's prove the 3 first. Yeah, the first 3. Right.
1 Kings 12 and 5. 1 Kings chapter 12 verse 5. And he said unto them, Depart yet for 3 days, then come again to me. And the people departed. And King Rehoboam consulted with the old men that stood before Solomon his father while he yet lived, and said, How do ye advise that I may answer this people? And they spake unto him, saying, If thou would be a servant unto this people this day, and will serve them, and answer them, and speak good words to them, then they will be thy servants forever. But he forsook the counsel of the old men, which they had given him, and consulted with the young men that were grown up with him, and which stood before him.
Right.
And he said unto them, What counsel give ye that we may answer this people, who have spoken to me, saying, Make the yoke which thy father did put upon us lighter? And the young men that were grown up with him spake unto him, saying, Thus shalt thou speak unto this people that spake unto thee, saying, Thy father made our yoke heavy, but make thou it lighter unto us. Thus shalt thou say unto them, My little finger shall be thicker than my father's loins. And now, whereas my father did lade you with a heavy yoke, I will add to your yoke. My father has chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions.
Right.
So Jeroboam and all the people came to Rehoboam the 3rd day, as the king had appointed, saying, Come to me again the 3rd day. And the king answered the people roughly, and forsook the old man's counsel that they gave him, and spake to them after the counsel of the young men, saying, My father made your yoke heavy, and I will add to your yoke. My father also chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions.
Right.
Wherefore the king hearkened not unto the people, for the cause was from the Lord, and he might perform his saying, which the Lord spake by Ahijah the Shilonite unto Jeroboam the son of Nebat.
So this is where the splitting is happening. Hold on, be patient. I'm showing you where the split is happening. Right? Remember, God said He's gonna have 10 tribes, and the rest is gonna be for Rehoboam. Rehoboam gonna have 2 tribes technically, and Jeroboam gonna have 10 tribes. Right? Now jump down, keep going. Let me see. Jump down to verse. When they started fighting, going to the city of Judah. Go to 1 Chronicles 11 real quick. Come on, go ahead.
Verse 21. And when Rehoboam was come to Jerusalem, he assembled all the house of Judah with the tribe of Benjamin and 180,000 chosen men, which were warriors, to fight against the house of Israel, to bring the kingdom again to Rehoboam, the son of Solomon. But the word of God came unto Shemaiah, the man of God, saying, Speak unto Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, king of Judah, and unto all the house of Judah and Benjamin, and to the remnant of the people, saying, Thus saith the Lord, ye shall not go up, nor fight against your brethren, the children of Israel.
So right here you see Judah and Benjamin, they clicked up together, right? Hold on, Judah and Benjamin clicked up together against all the other tribes. Let's get let's get Levi. Real quick, before your question.
What he said, God tell them,
right?
You told them not to fight against the house of Israel.
Right. Yeah, that's the northern kingdom.
Okay.
House of Israel is the northern kingdom. Go ahead.
Okay, which one is he referring to? Judah, Benjamin, or Levi?
Listen to this.
You gonna read verse 1.
There's the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 11 and verse 13. And the priests and the Levites.
And the who?
The priests and the Levites that were in all Israel restored it to him out of all their coast. From the Levites left their suburbs and their possessions and came to Judah.
And came where?
And came to Judah.
So all the Levites, they went to Judah, right?
And Jerusalem. For Jeroboam.
For who?
For Jeroboam and his sons had cast them off from executing the priest's office unto the Lord.
Right. So right here, all the Levites, they got kicked out from Jeroboam. So Judah and Levi, they're the priests, right? Now let's see how Benjamin came about.
1 Kings 12 and 21. And when Rehoboam was come to Jerusalem,
Rehoboam is the king of Judah. Go ahead.
he assembled all the house of Judah.
He what?
He assembled all the house of Judah.
And what?
With the tribe of Benjamin.
With who?
With the tribe of Benjamin.
So Judah, Benjamin, Levi, they stick together. That's the southern kingdom against these guys. That's when the beef started. Right after Solomon died, Rehoboam versus Jeroboam, they divided. Now fast forward to the times of Christ, they were still beefing. That's why the Samaritan woman, she's an Israelite more than likely from Ephraim. More than likely because she's Samaria, she's a Samaritan. But all these guys, they were beefing with these guys. And when you read throughout the Bible, you see they had wars. They fought each other. They had little times of peace here and there, but they were fighting one another. Right? There's king of Israel and king of Judah. Whenever you hear house of Israel, that's talking about the northern kingdom. Right? Whenever you hear house of Judah, exactly. Whenever you hear house of Judah or house of David, that's the southern kingdom. Right? Now let me get Matthew 15 and 24 real quick. We have some. Matthew 15, 24. What? 10 tribes. The what? What?
Yeah, because 10 tribes are over here on this side.
No, just hold that real quick. Yeah, hold that.
There's the book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse 24. But he answered and said.
Right, now this is Christ talking, right? He came amongst the Jews. Remember, the Jews are only 1, 2, 3. They're the only ones who were willingly practicing, for the most part, for the majority, willingly practicing. Exactly. Their proper heritage. It's not Judaism. They call it Judaism, but it's their heritage. Right, the Samaritans and everyone else, they started practicing other nonsenses. Right, in Hosea, the Bible says God says He divorced them because these guys let them away for all their they went after other gods. How it goes? I believe in Hosea 4 or something like that. Can you look it up, Abu Kizar? Never mind. Hold on. Just Hosea 4. Go to Hosea 4 real quick. Hold on.
This is Matthew chapter 15 verse 24.
Right.
But he answered and said,
right,
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Wait, what Christ said?
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So Christ said, I'm only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. The proper context of this is, look, the Jews are already here. I'm here to bring the house of Israel back together again. Remember, we read the prophecy in make one nation again. Right? In Ezekiel 37, the prophecy said, actually, just go back to Ezekiel 37. They're not going to be two people anymore.
There's the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not unto the way of the Gentiles, and enter any of the city of the Samaritans into ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So it's only to the lost sheep of Israel, right? Don't go to the real Gentiles, heathens. Paul never said, look, let the real heathens come. No, it's because the nation got divided. Christ, the Most High God, is all about togetherness, right? And the Israelites, they got divided, which is us. And you can see it to this day, because we still operate in that same mentality, the same spirit. These guys, although, you know, they beef amongst one another, and Africans and all that stuff, but we more so stick with one another. And these guys, although they beef amongst themselves as well, but they more so stay with themselves. And when we come across one another, we beef even harder, right? The Latinos and the blacks. That's always a thing. We still carry that same spirit. That's because we've been doing this since after the time of Solomon. Since the time of Solomon, I'll say. Khan.
You're going to break these down for me? Let me know.
Hosea 4:17. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone. Their drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love. Give ye. The wind has bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifice.
Right. So the northern kingdom, they started doing a bunch of wickedness, so God said, leave them alone. But then the promise was, I'm gonna bring you guys back and come back as one nation, right? That's what Christ came to do, right? What you got? Ezekiel 37, and just go to Khan. Just go to James 1:1.
7:16.
No, 30. No. Yeah.
There's the book of James chapter 1 and verse 1.
Right.
James, as servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes.
To the what?
To the 12 tribes.
Right. Not just to the 3 tribes, to the 12 tribes
which are scattered abroad. Greetings.
So the whole Bible is addressing the 12 tribes, which are scattered all over the place. That's in the New Testament. That's James talking. Right. So
Guys, you brought up Jesus.
Exactly. So we're the Hebrew Israelites. The Most High God is here to bring us back together as one nation. We're all divided. Now we're divided into damn countries. Oh, Nigeria, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. We're one people. That's why we're oppressed. No matter where we go, we're still oppressed the same way. Right? The white man, the Chinese, Arabs, and everyone else, they still oppressing us the same way. That's because we have the same calling, the same covenant with the Most High God, which we're not honoring. So the Most High God those curses are following us. Now, you can drop that. Now, I know you said, how can we pinpoint these guys to these tribes and whatnot? Now, I start with I'll start with Levi. I'll give you Levi real quick. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse. Go to Levi in Deuteronomy 33. I believe it's verse 7, verse 8. Because the prophecies, actually go to Genesis chapter 49 and 1. Genesis 49 and 1. Just hold that.
It's the book of Genesis chapter 49 and verse 1.
Right.
And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
See that? Jacob, right before he died, said, look, my sons, come, gather yourselves together, and I'm about to tell you the prophecies that's going to happen to you in these last days, right? What's going to happen to you and whatnot. Because, again, the Bible is a book of prophecy. It told us that, it told the Israelites that they're going to lose their heritage, the knowledge of self. The only way for us to know who we are today is by seeing those prophecies and who do they align to. Just like we know that we're the Israelites because of the prophecies that was going to happen to the Israelites, it only aligns with us and nobody else on earth, no other group or ethnicity group on earth. It only aligns with the so-called blacks and Hispanics. Now, the same way, only certain prophecies only gonna align to Judah, only certain prophecies gonna align to Benjamin, Levi, so on and so forth. So the
Did you finish reading yet?
yeah.
Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. instruments of cruelty are in their habitations.
So Simeon and Levi, they brothers. But these guys, they have instrument of cruelty because why? Because these guys, what's what I say?
O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly, mine honor. Be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they dig down a wall. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel.
See that? So the Simeon and Levi, they always, if you know about the when they killed the whole town because the prince had raped their sister Dinah, right? So Simeon and Levi got together. So the Most High God said, look, man, so the prophecy that befell upon them, they gonna dwell together, but yet these guys, they gonna be beefing with one another as well. They have great anger amongst one another. That's one of the prophecies that befell upon the Simeonites and the Levites. Now let's go back. Let's go continue into the Levi.
There's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse 8. And of Levi he said, let thy Telma, Tumim, and that Urim be with thy Holy One, whom thou didst prove it at Mazah, and with whom he did strive of the waters of Meribah.
Now the Urim and Thummim, these are instruments that the Levites used to use to foresee things, right? It's basically like a glass mirror or whatever, glass ball, to foresee things, right? So these guys, they were the priests. When you read about the priests, what do? They do crafts. If you look at the priests do the sacrifice, take the blood, sprinkle, do this, Who does that? Who's heavy on that? That's the Levites, right? And in today's time, the Haitians or they're more renowned than anybody for doing that. The Haitians. Even you ask even Africa, I don't know if you know, but even Africans will tell you Haitian voodoo is none to play with. Haitian voodoo is different. It's stronger than anybody else's voodoo.
I really disagree with that because the Levites are the priests of God.
Right.
So why are you comparing them to evil things that they do in Haiti?
I'm about to tell you why. Because now the prophecy said we're gonna lose the knowledge of self, but the spirit's still gonna be there, right? We're just like we're the Israelites, but we're doing wicked things in the earth. We still got the strength. We still got the spirit, the same spirit, but we're using it for doing wickedness. Again, the Levites, the Haitians, that's what they do. Yes, but nonetheless, they're using it with wickedness now, right? There's more on it. There's more to it.
One question is this.
Right.
Okay, when Christ came, he come to preach the gospel, right?
Right.
Why are you preaching the gospel, or are you just?
Yes, the gospel is what? What is the gospel? The good news.
Good news.
The good news of what? The good news, I'm telling you, you're a Hebrew Israelite. You're the chosen. Did he say, I came to free those who are in prison? That's what he said.
Captive, yeah.
The captives. We're captives. We don't, to free the mind, to free you from not knowing who you are. And he said, in part of the gospel, he said, I'm coming back to for vengeance as well. When you read Isaiah 61, which is what he was reading, he says came to preach good tidings, to preach the gospel, and let you know.
He was referring to himself, though.
Right. That's what Christ came to do. He came to bring back the nation together and to kill all those that oppress Israel.
Since you said that, aren't we all over the world supposed to be under the umbrella of God?
Who's all?
Everyone in this earth.
No. I mean, are they supposed to be under the umbrella of God, of one God?
Yes.
True, yes. Yes.
Is that the same reason why Christ came?
But how is it going to be done, though?
You're going to go through preaching? He said...
Hold on, but there's hierarchy. There's hierarchy. Not everyone can be Christ. There's only one Christ.
No, I know. Not everybody is going to...
Listen. There's hierarchy.
Not everybody's going to agree to it.
I got you. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying there's hierarchy. Not everyone is Christ. There's only Christ. Not everyone can be kings and priests. only the Israelites can be kings and priests. Only Israelites. That's all over the New Testament and Old Testament.
Right.
We're gonna read it for you, but let's finish this real quick about the. You want us to go into that, or you want me to keep proving who Levi is and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 9.
Keep going.
Come, verse 9. Who said unto his father and to his mother, I have not seen him, neither did he acknowledge his brethren, nor knew his own children. For they have observed thy word and kept thy covenant. Salakia. They should teach Jacob thy judgment and Israel thy law.
Right.
They should put incense before thee and hold burnt sacrifice upon thy altar.
Keep going.
Bless, Lord, his substance, and accept the work of his hands. Smite through the loins of them that rise against them.
That rise against
That rise against them. And of them that hate him, that they rise not again.
So right here it says the Levites, part of their blessing is that when they're being oppressed by anybody, it says they're gonna get smitten. Those people are gonna get smitten. And once they get smitten, once they get taken down by the Levites, they will never be able to rise up again. Hold on. What happened to the Haitians, right? When the Haitians were enslaved by the whites, by the French and the Spaniards, what did the Haitians do?
Do you know that the Haitians come from Dahomey?
No, they're not Dahomians.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
They take them from West Africa.
I know the area where Dahomians live. We already established that Dahomians are East Africans originally, the real Dahomians. I know Congo.
Togo.
You know, we're from Congo as well. It's Congo. It's from that whole little area. But I'm not going there. We're not going there. Listen real quick. The blessing of the people that's in Haiti, right, is that these guys, and I'm not saying that we don't have remnants that's in Africa still. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a great number of us is in Haiti, the landmass that we call Haiti right now. Now, these guys, they are their blessing is that once they beat a group of people, a nation, once they overcome and beat them because they were oppressed by them, that nation will not be able to rise up again. That's a blessing for the Haitians. That's what happened with the French. Once the Haitians beat the French, what happened? They lost everything. Because the French was the high power, was the greater power of those days, right? Once we beat them, they lost everything. Same thing with the Spaniards. We walked around and beat the Spaniards. We beat the Spaniards first, technically first, I'll say. But we beat them throughout all Latin America. We went to DR, we beat the Spaniards. We went to Colombia, Venezuela, Peru. We beat the Spaniards. That's why as well they were up next, so they were right there to become higher power. They not. This is, and when you understand the prophecy and history, that's when the English and in America, that's when they saw an opportunity to become top nation, the top nation of the earth. Once we beat these guys, right? They used the fact that we beat them, and then the whites, the English, they say, "Oh, perfect timing for us to become top nation," and that's how America and them they became top nation. Because the French ruled over here in America as well, right? The Louisiana from all the way down from south to north to around Chicago. They were ruling that whole region right there. But once we beat them, they were forced to sell their goods and whatnot, their land, and because they were about to become bankrupt because we beat them so bad. So therefore now, these guys they needed the more resources to keep their country going. So therefore they had to sell it and get up out of there because the Haitians beat them. That's a curse. I mean, that's a blessing of the Haitians. So we understand that, and that's mainly the Haitians.
Why are they so poor?
Great question. Go to Malachi chapter. Go to Malachi chapter 4, chapter 3. Is it 3? Go to 3. The sins of the people. Let me see.
Yeah, man.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm going to get it at the train station before I come home.
Where is he talking about? Okay, right here. Yeah, come.
3 and 3, right?
Come. Hold on a second. He's on the phone.
From where? I didn't see that yet. I haven't seen that yet. I'll check it on my way home.
Actually, it's right here too. Hold on. Get right here. So that verse 7 actually. You back? Okay. Go ahead.
7, right? 2 and 7. There's the book of There's the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 6. The law of truth was in his mouth, and iniquity was not found in his lips.
I say so that 4 slides, so get the name.
God, this is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 4. And ye shall know that I have sent these commandments unto you, that my covenant might be with Levi, said the Lord of hosts. My covenant was with him of life and peace, and I gave them to find for a fear wherewith he feared me, and was afraid before my name. The law of truth was in his mouth. The iniquity was not found in his lips. He walked with me in peace and equality, and did turn many away from iniquity. For the priest's lips shall be kept knowledge, and they shall seek the law at thy mouth.
At his mouth. So the priests, the Levites, that was their job. That is their job. That's why even to this day, again, they carry on that spirit, right? That's why these guys, they led the revolution that changed the whole world, right? Hold on. And even if you know about the empire of Haiti, you see that we were all over the earth.
What I'm saying.
I know. The point didn't get there yet. I'm about to show you the point why they're poor now. Go ahead.
What?
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
Yes, Malachi. Yeah.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. But ye are departed out of the way.
Well, what?
But you are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law.
Right.
You have corrupt the covenant of Levi, and said the Lord of hosts. Therefore I will also make you contemptible, and base before all people.
And what?
And base before all people.
This is why they broke the covenant of Levi that we had with the Most High. Now they started serving different gods with their craft and all that stuff. So therefore the Most High said, look, man, now you causing my people to fall off. You're causing the earth to go upside down. Now I'm gonna make you base of all people. That's why we're at the bottom. Although Haitian led the revolution, we done this. Look, now you're at the bottom. We're at the bottom, right? Keep going.
So, but how do you
Do you see what Alex Damon is?
how do you say they become? How did Levi become the Haitians? You don't have priests in other places.
So what?
You don't have priests in other places.
We're scattered. Yes, we're saying as the majority is there. Now, yes, there's priests in the different places, but nonetheless, those priests are Levites as well, right? But nonetheless, majority of them is in Haiti, is around the places of Haiti, right? That's where they at. Now you gotta.
Do you say that because of
the prophecies? No. Well, the voodoo, that's part of the prophecy. The spirit they carry, the prophecy that befell them, that befalls upon that nation, that applies to them, right? Because even during the time of Maccabees, the Levites, they're the ones that led the people back to victory, right? If you read about the Maccabees and the Haitian Revolution, you see similarities, right? You read about the prophecies about the Levites, the blessings and the curses of the Levites. You see the similarities to Haitians, right? As a group, as a whole. But that doesn't mean there's no Levites that's left in Africa or in America, in Jamaica, so on and so forth, right? So that's we're scattered amongst everybody, but majority is that's to identify. I'm a so-called Haitian. I might not be a Levite. Actually, I'll tell you what. I know I have cousins. More than likely, I'm a Levite, I'll say. But I have cousins, literally first cousins on my mother's side, who are Haitians, right? Grew up in Haiti, born in Haiti, but they're not Levi. I know that for sure. They're Tainos. They're more than likely they're Ephraim or Simeon. I'll say Ephraim though, but because they're Tainos, they might be Simeon too.
They are what?
Taino Indians.
Native American Indians?
Yes, Native American. Because remember, in Haiti, who were they? Now you could go to Second Esdras. The 10 tribes, right? Remember, after the separation, I get that too, Baba Kasha. Get that that traveling thing from the God people, right? The 10 tribes, and you get Arsarith, Baba Kasha. Once they actually, we're just gonna read it.
9 tribes.
Right, 9 tribes. We say 10. It says Dan is not right here. You don't see Dan.
Dan is not there. Okay.
Yeah, Dan is not right here. That's why Dan is scattered so much that we can't really pinpoint it. That's why nobody put Dan right here. But Dan is part of the tribes as well. But go ahead. Listen to what happened to the 10 tribes.
There's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 13, verse 39. 2nd Esdras 13 and 39. And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him,
Right.
those are the 10 tribes,
Right.
which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanessar the king of Assyria led away captive.
Right.
And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. But they took this counsel amongst themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt,
Right.
that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
Right.
And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow places of the river. For the Most High then shewed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over.
Hold on real quick. Now, we see the 10 tribes that were in captivity by the Assyrians. Now, after the captivity, they said, look, man, we want to go someplace else. Majority of them, because some of them, they actually stayed, but majority of them, they packed up and left to another place. We're going to find out where that place is at. Go ahead.
For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half,
Right.
and the same region is called Arsarith.
It's called what?
Arsarith.
Arsarith. You ever heard of that word, Arsarith? So these guys, the 10 tribes, they went to this land, to this place that is called Arsarith, right? That's known as Arsarith. Listen to this part of history from the Jewish Encyclopedia.
The word.
The word Arsarith.
The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of men, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses,
Right.
until the time of the restoration.
Right. So
That again,
restoration of what?
sorry?
The time of restoration of what?
The time when Christ comes back. That's what when the restoration of the nation, when the nation becomes one again. Because that was always part of the prophecies, and we were always waiting for that, the restoration of the nation of Israel. Even after when you read Acts 1 and 6, the apostles, they asked Christ, actually get it real quick, Acts 1 and 6, real quick, that they asked Christ, look, is this the time right now? You're gonna restore the nation back to the kingdom, back to Israel? Read it.
There's the book of Acts chapter 1 verse 6. When they therefore come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel?
Right, what he said.
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his power.
Right, his own power. So that's the restoration that they talking about, the restoration of the nation of Israel. No more two kingdoms, no more separate things, and we all coming back.
Is that what they are saying is when they're going to be freed from the Romans?
Yeah, the rest. They thought right at that moment, they thought that was the last days. That was when, because that's the whole gospel. The gospel is we become one nation again and we rule the earth. That's the promise that the Most High God gave to Abraham when you go back to Genesis 12. Right? You serve me, I'm gonna make sure you on top, and everybody gonna be subjugated unto you. But as years go by, we became slave designers because we fell short, and even to this day we're still falling short. The restoration hasn't happened yet. But go ahead, bring this out. Listen to this, Arsarith, right?
Until the time of the restoration, according to 2nd Esdras 45.
Right,
Columbus.
That's what we just read.
Columbus identified America.
Christopher Columbus, when he came here.
Identified America with this land.
Right.
Christopher Columbus. So again, see, these guys, they knew these guys are liars, right? They knew what they were doing. They came here, they identified America with Arsarith. They knew that the people that they encountered here there are the 10 tribes. There are the 10 tribes of Israel, right? They're the northern kingdom. Yes. And now, look. And this is right here. This is all over the Americas, right? They found 800 ancient stones written in Hebrew in Puerto Rico. All over America. You find it in Mexico. You find it in Massachusetts. They find Hebrew writings, Paleo Hebrew writings, by the so-called natives, because these people, they spoke Hebrew, right? They are the Hebrew Israelites. They found the 10 Commandments over here.
Okay. One more question. In Ethiopia,
right?
They believe that's a lost tribe of Israel over there.
Ethiopia, there's some we did stop in that region as well, right? When we left, especially when the Northern Kingdom was doing their journey. Read this real quick.
Hold your point.
Right,
Okay.
this is from online, right? This talking about the migration of the people of Israel to all the way from Israel during the time of Assyrians. Right, what we just read.
This is the migration of the Ga people from Israel to Ghana. The Ga Adibe people.
Right.
Ga.
Know about them.
Language is Ghana.
Yes.
It's talking about some of them. Go ahead.
The Ga people of Ghana speak about their oral history and details their migration from Israel to Egypt, then West Africa. Then they say they migrated from Egypt about the 6th century BC through Egypt, then to Ethiopia.
So that's the same century. That's when the Assyrians, was ruling and things like that, around 640, like I'm about to say, right? That's the same century when the 10 tribes decided, look, we're about to leave. They have an oral history of it, even to this day. Some parts in Africa. That's why Africa have all the tribes, even to this day, right? We can't really pinpoint where the tribes, which one is tribe, what tribe this, tribe that. But over here in the Americas, we can more so pinpoint the tribes based off of prophecy. But go ahead, keep going.
The Ga descended from the tribe of Dan and Gad,
right.
And there are 7 Gad tribes in total. After the Assyrian invasion of the northern kingdom of Israel in the 640 BC,
right.
the Ga Andebe arrived in North Africa. In northern Ethiopia, the tribe of Gad stayed in the Gonda province, where the Blue Nile originates. It is here where the God name Ide Wabomo means high priest of the Nile originates.
So you see, through historical facts and the scriptures, the Northern Kingdom, they left Israel earlier than everyone. For the most part, there were still remnants of just like we were the Samaritan woman. She's a Northern Kingdom sister, right? She's a Northern Kingdom that had beef with Southern Kingdom. But the Northern Kingdom, for the most part, they left that region and they traveled down Africa, and then they came to the Americas, which is Arsareth, and people, again, the white men, they know our history better than us. They just decide not to tell us because they don't want you to know that you're a Hebrew Israelite. Don't want me to know. Don't want us to know that we're the chosen people of God, so that we don't rise up again and so that they can steal our heritage and pretend to be the Jews and inhabit our land, like these damn Jewish people are doing. Right? So it's a whole lot. We could stay here all night and talk about this. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. But we're the original people. The historical facts and biblical facts, biblical prophecies, it all aligns to us. Now remember, again, all the tribes were scattered all over the place. According to prophecies, the tribes, we're able to pinpoint the tribes in these countries because of prophecy. We're not saying everyone are exactly those tribes. Like I said, I have cousins, literally cousins. My mom, my mother, she's more than likely she's an Ephraimite or a Simeonite. She's more than likely because she's It's Taino people. She's from where the Taino people are at, right? And we find out that Taino people are the Israelites, part of the Northern Kingdom, that traveled down from early on from Israel over to the Americas. Go ahead. You got something.
This is an excerpt from the book called A History of Quisqueya, also known as Dominican Republic. It says, "It seems to me that it has been sufficiently demonstrated that those parallels made with stones and earth resembling trenches, and which are likewise found in Tirio, the upper Himonea River, and the plains of Maua and Monte Cristi, wherever traces of indigenous populations are still preserved, are the irrefutable witnesses that a Hebrew people once lived here, whose memories are still kept. For this reason, the colonization of America by the Jews is not a new matter, nor by any means unfounded, since several authors have written on the subject."
Right, and we have many books, we done researches, again, as you can see, that these guys, they try to hide our identity, but the proof is in the pudding. Right? We see the relics. They try to say it, but they don't let us know because they still gotta let the truth be out. But you have to seek the truth out.
Okay, right? It's nice meeting you.
Nice talking to you too, brother. Hey, according to the Bible, yeah, give him a flyer. According to the Bible and according to truth, you're a Hebrew Israelite.
That's right. Thank you.
You're a Hebrew Israelite. I don't know from what tribe you're in Nigeria, but nonetheless, you're a Hebrew Israelite, probably from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, or Levi, more than likely. But nonetheless, you could be Northern Kingdom as well.
Scan the code, you go straight to the video.
Good job.
All right, brother. You have a blessed one.
Yeah, patience, brother. Have patience.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All praise to the Most High. And this is what we come outside for.
Right.
Brother, you got questions? Hey, this brother right here, he gonna be able to teach you, brother.
Body, man.
You already God body? What does that mean, brother?
You know what that means, man.
I know what it means, but hey, what does it really mean?
I know what it means.
5% is not really you. How you get 5% of any and everything, brother, and form your own truth?
Why are you saying it like that?
Yeah, cause I have to, brother. I mean, cause okay. According to the God body, what are you? Nah, I mean, I say you're
Allah, supreme being.
You say you're Allah?
Yeah, supreme being.
You're not the supreme being. Okay.
Now,
Now,
body is the temple.
I got you. Now, where's the elder at?
I'm not gonna try. I'm not trying to battle you.
I know. We're not trying to battle neither.
Respect mine, I respect yours.
We're not trying to battle either, but we're trying to expose the truth and expose the lies.
That's for sure.
There's some verses you're supposed to be able to recite. Can you recite them?
I can recite a lot of things, bro, but I'm not here to challenge you on that.
We're not trying to challenge,
you
but
trying to challenge. You asked me a question, now I don't know what to respond to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm just letting you know.
But you're not.
I respect y'all.
Me too. I respect the fact that our people, especially God body, seeking out the truth. Y'all seeking out truth, which is what we're supposed to do. Which is what we're supposed to do. But nonetheless, everybody can't have the truth. Only no. There can only be one truth, brother. Truth is not subject. How it goes? Subject. It's not subject to your own persons. It's absolute. It's obsolete. Right? Truth is obsolete. Oh, you gotta go with that's your bus? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, back there. He got you right there. My bad.
I see y'all later.
Alright, brother. Hey, you're an Israelite, brother.
Oh, of course, you know.
Man, you gotta follow the way of the Israelites, brother.
We're talking.
Yeah, for sure. Come back around. We out here every Saturday, most I will. Yeah, I know. Yeah. They seek out truth for sure. All praises to the Most High. I'm not mad at it, but you just gotta you gotta just subscribe to the true truth. God, just now, right? He got 5% of the truth just there. God. Let me get Isaiah chapter 44 and 5. Dang, elder, where did the elder go? Cause he used to be a 5%er. Yeah.
Is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 5. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob.
Actually, start at the top again, because we were reading.
Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Right here, O Israel, right? The so-called blacks and Hispanics, the biblical Hebrew Israelites. We're the real Jews. We're the real people of the book, man. We're the chosen people. That's why everybody hates on us. That's why we're oppressed in the four corners of the earth. Right? So you got to understand that. Now God is talking to you and said, listen, pay attention to what's going on, right? Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty.
Right? If you're thirsty for the truth, man, if you want to find out what's going on, if you're tired of this dry land that got you hungry and famished and destitute of anything nutritious that's good for you, man. Right? If you want the truth of the Bible, the truth of self, and you got to come back to the Most High God as Hebrew Israelites, right? Go ahead.
And floods upon the dry ground.
Right.
I will pour my spirit upon thy seed.
I will what?
I will pour my spirit upon thy seed.
Right? And this is what's happening right now in these last days, man. The Most High God is pouring his spirit upon the seed of the Hebrew Israelites, man. Right? That's why we're waking up right now. We're that great phenomenon that these damn Edomites, the so-called whites, was worried about in a letter. What's the letter? Willie Lynch letter, man. Right? Go ahead.
And my blessing upon thy offspring, and they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by water courses.
And this is what's happening. We're springing up right now. We're coming back to the Most High God. Go ahead.
One shall say, I am the Lord's.
What we saying right now?
One shall say, I am the Lord.
Once you find out you're a Hebrew Israelite, you gotta ascribe to that, man. You gotta come back to that. You gotta understand and say, look, I'm a 5%. You can't be saying you're a 5%. You can't be saying you're a Christian. You can't be saying you're a Muslim. You gotta come back and say, yo, you're the Lord. And what else you gonna do?
And another shall call himself by the name of Jacob. And another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord.
Right? And you gotta call your name by the name of Jacob, man. You gotta say you're a Hebrew Israelites. Right? And not only that, you gotta start subscribing to the ways of the Most High God. You gotta start keeping the commandments. Go ahead.
And surname himself by the name of Israel. By the name of Israel.
Hey, man, we're Hebrew Israelites, man. We're not blacks, we're not Hispanics, we're not Latinos, we're not African American, none of that stuff. We're not Africans. We are Hebrew Israelites. Right? You gotta subscribe and ascribe to that, man. And you gotta understand, hey, I gotta start keeping the commandments of the Most High God, because that's why we're at the bottom of society, because we stopped keeping the commandments. Right? So if you wanna prosper in this life, if you want to gain the kingdom of heaven, you have to ascribe to the ways of the Most High God. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord, King of Israel, and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last, and beside me there is no God.
And there's no other God, man. He's only the God of the Hebrew Israelites, the God of the so-called blacks and Hispanics. You got to understand that. You understand that, sister? God is not the God of everyone. Although God created everyone, but he only chose one specific race. And that's the so-called blacks and Hispanics. He didn't choose these damn devils over there walking around smoking weed and stuff. He didn't choose these damn devils, man. That's why these devils are destitute of melanin. That's why these damn devils are destitute of anything righteous. That's why these damn devils, they can't do nothing right. They can't get nothing right. Right? The only thing they get right is being wicked. Even that they get it wrong, man. Right? Because even Satan obeys the Most High God. Right? Satan knows how to be perfectly wicked. These guys, they are wickedly wicked, man. They go against, even if Satan say, no, don't do that. They say, nah, I'm doing that. Fuck these niggers. Right? That's what these guys, they do, man. They seek out anything that's wicked. And even in their own wickedness, they go off. Go ahead.
And who, as I, shall call, and shall declare it, and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people.
Right? Hey, who's the Most High? Who's gonna come back to the Most High God, man? The Most High God is calling us, man, and He calling the ancient people. Again, we're the ancient people of the book. We're Moses. We're Abraham. We're Isaac. We're Jacob, man. We're Adam. We're King David. We're King Solomon, right? We're all these people, man. We're Peter. We're John. We're Paul, right? We're what's that dude in Acts 10?
Cornelius.
You said what? Cornelius. We're Cornelius. Right? We're all these guys, man. Go ahead.
And the things that are coming and shall come, let them shew unto them.
Right.
Fear ye not.
And this is why we outside. You know that, sister? You know destruction is coming upon this place? What about you, sister? Sister. Hey, man. We're letting our people know what's coming upon the place. Do they care? Hey, sister. Hey, take a flyer. Take a flyer. Right, go ahead.
Fear ye not, neither be afraid.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother, you want the good news? Do you know the good news, brother? What about you with the red bag? What's the good news, brother?
Jesus is black.
You're exactly. So what does that make you? Come on, brother.
Have not I told thee from that time and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me?
Right.
Yea, there is no God. I know not any. They that make a graven image are all of them vanity. And their detectable things shall not profit. And they are their own witnesses. They see not nor know that they may be ashamed.
You can rest right here, man. So the Most High God is calling us, so-called blacks and Hispanics, to come back to his fold, right? Gather back yourself together. Come back as Hebrew Israelites. That's it, man. All you got to do is come back, keep the commandments, and the commandments are not grievous. All you got to do is come back and say, man, F this society, F these damn heathens, and we want righteousness to rule, right? And you have to come back in order for you to rule in righteousness with Yahweh and with Yahweh right there above you, man. And Yahweh right there, gonna be right there in Jerusalem, sitting at that seat and ruling, and you're gonna be his delegates, his what they call diplomats, and so on and so forth, man. Makan, we're gonna close out. Let me get 2nd Maccabees. What's going on, brother? Hey, brother with the locks. 2nd Maccabees 1:27.
It's the book of 2nd Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 27. Gather those together. Gather those together.
And we pray for the gathering of our people. Go ahead.
That are scattered from us.
Right.
Deliver them that serve among the heathen.
And this is the prayer of the saints. Deliver those that are scattered amongst the heathen. Right? That's the prayer of the saints. The Bible is not for everybody. The Most High God is not coming back to save everyone. Do you know that, sister? Do you think that Jesus is coming back to save everyone? Let's see if the Bible agrees with you. Go ahead.
Gather those together that are scattered from us. Deliver them that serve among the heathen.
And deliver everyone.
Deliver them that serve among the heathen.
Everyone can get saved.
Deliver them that serve among the heathen. Look upon them that are despised and abhorred. And let the heathen know.
Right? Hey, only deliver those that are despised and abhorred, those that are being oppressed. Only those gonna get salvation. That's what salvation means, right? To be saved from those that hate on you, man. Right? And only the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, are being oppressed day in and day out. Right? Only them need deliverance from these damn heathens, man. Go ahead. And let the heathens know what?
And let the heathen know that thou art our God.
What?
That thou art our God.
The heathen's gonna know that the Most High God is only our God. Although he created you, he don't like you, he don't want you, he don't need you. Right? He gonna destroy you. Not that he needs us, but he wants us, man. Right? And he chose us. Right? So therefore, the heathen's gonna know in those days that the Most High God is only the God of the so-called blacks and Hispanics. Go ahead.
Punish them that oppress us.
What we pray for?
Punish them that oppress us.
What's gonna happen?
Punish them that oppress us.
And that's the prophecy that the Most High God told us to tell y'all. The punishment of those that oppress us is coming. Right? You don't want to get caught up with them. And if you're a so-called white woman, an Arabic woman, right? What's going to happen to you? You're going to get punished for the destruction, for the oppression that your people has put upon our people, the Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks and Hispanics. Go ahead.
Punish them that oppress us and with pride do us wrong.
Right.
Plant thy people again in thy holy place.
What the Bible say?
Plant thy people again in thy holy place.
In that land, the land of Israel, going to be inhabited again by us, and in those days it's gonna be looking like mightier than the Garden of Eden ever looked like, man. Right? Go ahead.
Plant thy people again in thy holy place, as Moses has spoken,
right.
And the priests sung psalms of thanksgiving.
Right, and we're gonna be singing songs of thanksgiving all the time and every time in those days, man. All praise to the Most High. Go ahead, bring this up.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, and verse 10.
Right.
But the God of all grace, who have called us into his eternal glory
Right.
by Yahweh Shai,
Right.
after ye have suffered, and for a while.
Right, the Most High God of all grace has called us, the so-called blacks and Hispanics. He haven't called everyone, man. Right, we're the ones suffering for a little while. Although it's been hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years, but it is yet a little while, right? Because we're gonna have eternity to party it up, to live it up, man. To be in glorious time, to be in glory and never be put back against the shame. Right? Go ahead.
Make you perfect.
Make us what?
Make you perfect.
Right.
Establish. Strengthen. Settle you.
Right.
To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
And with that, all praise to the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, call Halon, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, we say, Kum Yasala.